Today I want to show you one of my favorite rifles. It's a Springfield Armory M1A Bush Rifle. I've made some modifications to this rifle, and I just wanted to show you them. Most of the modifications, actually all of them, deal with the stock. If you look here, I have there's two 1/4 inch holes. That is actually for a cheek piece that I made for this rifle right here. I used a scope on this, and I was not really a fan of any of the strap-on cheek pieces on the market, or the the adjustable type that you got to drill through the stock. I just didn't care for any of that. I'll show you how this mounts here in a second. These two 1/4 inch holes in the comb, that is actually aluminum tubing, 1/2 inch outside diameter, 1/4 inch inside diameter. I have here on the cheek piece, I have spring detent pins set into the cheek piece. These detent balls snap into a hole that I have drilled through the sidewall of the aluminum. Again, it's the aluminum tubing that I have set in the fiberglass of the stock. I really like this cheek piece. It installs and removes very easily. It gives a very very solid cheek weld when it's installed. There's no twisting around like you would have with a strap-on cheek piece. Some of the other modifications I did to this stock, I made the pistol grip fuller. From the factory, the pistol grip was rather, it didn't fill my palm very well. I don't know if you can tell there. I have more of a full pistol grip. It fits my hand a lot better than it did from the factory. I also put a textured surface on it for better grip. Up here, I covered the operating rod. Right here, instead of having the operating rod exposed, I took a piece of power hacksaw blade, cut it to fit, pop riveted it to the stock. I actually used washers on the back side of the fiberglass on the pop rivets. And then I also covered that with a textured surface. To texture this, I used Brownells Acraglas gel. Same way with that's how I build up the pistol grip. It's built up with Brownells Acraglas gel. So that's my main modifications. Installing the aluminum pillars for my cheek piece, covering the operating rod, making the pistol grip fuller, and texturing both the pistol grip and the forearm. So I'll just show you real quick. Cheek piece. This is actually, I made this out of a piece of broom handle. I epoxied the spring detent pins into a broom handle, fit them to the stock, and then filled in the sides with epoxy. So the cheek piece just fits. Had a little paint in the holes there. Cheek piece just snaps right on, like so, and removes just as easily. It snaps into place solidly, no rolling around. Then I have a Leupold scope with the Bassett quick release mount. So this rifle switches from the stock aperture sight use to scope use very quickly and easily. both the scope and the cheek piece, remove and install very easily and quickly. So there you have it. That's the rifle set up for scope use, with the cheek piece installed and a Bassett Picatinny scope mount. Hope you enjoyed seeing the modifications I made to this rifle. If you have any questions, just comment. I'll try to answer them. Thank you. Bye.